Spine straight, close your eyes, take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in, hold it there. Om. 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 Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Sadgurum Brahmavidvaram Yo Antah Pravishya Mama Vacham Imam Prasuptam Sanjeevayatyakhila Shakti Dharasvadhamna अन्यांश हस्तचरण श्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम् ॐ श्री परमात्मने नमः। अथ गीता ध्यानम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम् नमोऽस्तु ते व्यासविशालबुद्धे खुल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमयः प्रदीपः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवेत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावः दोग्धा गोपालनन्दनः पार्थो वत्सः सुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत् वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् भीष्मद्रोणतटा जयद्रथजला गान्धारनीलोत्पला शल्यग्राहवती कृपेण वहनी कर्णेन वेलाकुला अश्वत्थामविकर्णघोरमकरा दुर्योधनावर्तिनी सोत्तीर्णा खलु पाण्डवैरणनदी कैवर्तकः केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधना बोधितम् लोके सज्जन षट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा ऊयाद् पंकजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसि न श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुर्लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यां तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः देवाय तस्मै नमः। अथ तृतीयोऽध्यायः कर्मयोगः। श्रीभगवानुवाच आवृतं ज्ञानमेतेन ज्ञानिनो नित्यवैरिणा कामरूपेण कौन्तेय दुष्पूरेणानलेन च। Pranams to the Lord. Pranams to all the Mahatmas in tonight's Gita session. We are on the verge of completing chapter 3, and then the most weighted the Sangeet class starts. We have seen till the last verse what we saw now, that what is happening, why certain people, though they know right and wrong, have a tendency to do a certain way only. So Bhagavan says that because Arjuna's question is that they know what is, then what is that something like as if they are possessed by an Baladiva Niyojita. So why they engage into it? So Bhagavan has answered saying that the reason is the kama and krodha, the desire and the anger that comes, which are all coming from the Rajoguna. And this particular desire is like a Mahashana, Bhagavan Ji says, it is a Mahapapa. And please know that it is your enemy. Bhagavan Ji says in verse number 37, it was answered there. And because of this desire, the impact on us is, even if we know avrutam jnanam etena, just now which we read that verse, so it covers our intellect, and hence we are not able to go in the right direction. And Bhagwan in verse 38 gives the example of how it covers, like how a fire covers how a smoke covers the fire, or how the dust covers the mirror, or how a fetus lies covered in the sack. So, likewise, the intellect lies covered deeply in the sense of ignorance when this desire comes. So, we have seen till here. We've got last few verses to see. If possible, we'll finish, but we are not in hurry. If it finishes, well and good. Even I do not know, then next week is a Sunday class. If it's not, then we'll wait for one more week. That's it. So even I don't know which way Lord is taking us today. Let us see. Let's start from verse number 40. Those who want to volunteer, please raise your hands. One is Balama. She has always said that she's going to be a default chanter because she doesn't know how to raise the hands sometimes, so sometimes it's still Balama and Hamsanandini ji. So we will have it at verse number 40. Indriyani mano buddhihi.
Indriyani mano buddhi.
Dhihi. Dha is a Mahaprana.
Okay. Then what I must say, madam?
Yeah, you should say buddhi and not buddhi.
Buddhi.
You can call me
Okay.
Varsha. Indriyani mano buddhihi.
Indriyani mano buddhi.
Buddhi, that dha, it should not be buddhi, buddhi. Buddhihi.
Buddhi.
Dhi.
E.
Dhihi.
D-E. Buddhi. Okay. Indriyani mano buddhi.
Buddhihi. Okay.
Indriyani mano buddhihi.
Asyadhishthanamuchyate.
Asyadhisthanamuchyate.
So Tana, no? Thana. Adhishthana, Tha is a Mahaprana.
Adhisthana.
Adhishthana. Tha, Mahaprana. With the power.
Okay. Asyadhisthanamuchyate.
Okay, you'll get it. Sure.
अश्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते
Asya. Asya no. Asya.
अस्या
Asyadhishthanamujyate.
अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते
धीमः प्राण एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः
एतैर्विमोहयद्वेषः
येषः
येषः द्वेषः न
त्येषः एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः
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 ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
वेरी गुड इन्द्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते
इन्द्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिः अस्यादिष्टानमुच्यते
इन्द्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते
एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
विमोहयत्येष ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
इन्द्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
इन्द्रियाणि मनो बुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम्
Indriyani, like our phalani, like our vanani, plural. So do we have only one indriya? No, not one indriya, many. So indriyani, plural. Manaha, how many manas we have? One. So singular, like devaha. Oh, before that, let us do the padachena. Sorry. Indriyani, that is as it is. Mano is, after removing sandhi, is manaha. Then buddhihi. Buddhihi. Then asya. Asya. Then adhishthanam. Then uchyate. So buddhirasya uchyate. That entire one word is having buddhihi, asya, adhishthanam, uchyate. 4 words. Second line. Etaihi. That is the word. Can anybody tell me where this word has come? Etaihi. Which words, which vibhakti? Can anybody guess?
तृतीया
Shabda?
विभक्ति बहुवचन एतत्
Correct. Correct. Of etat shabda, it is bahuvachan. Can you say all the prathama, dvitiya, tritiya till this etaihi?
एतत् एते एताः एतत् रामः रामौ एतत् एतौ एताः
No. It won't go like Rama. It won't go like Rama. Of Opanya Shabdarupali, we have forgotten our Ratanam today. Ha.
एषः is it? That's getting confused.
Who is having?
I have
You are having it. Okay. Take it. We didn't do the Ratana.
एतत् एते एतानि
Yeah. Okay, so that is Napunsakalinga. Pullinga?
पुल्लिङ्गः एषः एते एषा एषः एतौ एते
Go ahead. Read it.
एतौ एते एतत् एतौ एतान् or enam, enau, enan, eten, etabhyam, etai.
Etena, etena,
Etena.
etabham, etaihi. So our etaihi is coming over here. So by all these, who Indriya, Mana and Buddhi. So anyways, first we are doing the Padacheda. So etaihi, vimohayati. Vimohayati is like our pathati. Vimohayati. Then that vimohayati, after that the word is going to be eshaha. Where did we see the word eshaha?
Just now we saw.
Just now we saw. So what is it? Etat shabda pullingas ekvachan, prathama ekvachan, eshaha. Okay. So that vimohayati is ikara, mohayati, ti, ikara, and esha's a. So e and a will join to form ye. That's what Sandhi we are going to learn. So vimohayatyeshaha, vimohayati plus eshaha. So in that first word, how many we got? 3 words we got. First is etaihi, second is vimohayati, and third word is eshaha. So that also, and plus eshaha, that visarga's lopa has happened. So that is also another sandhi. So 4 sandhis over here now. So 3 only. Sorry, words are 3. Then jnana avrutya, we keep it as separate. Also, we can separate it off. Jnanam, and then avrutya. Avrutya is like our agatya. Lyabantavya, having done one action, following the other. We have seen tvanta, right? Kritya, kritva. We have seen tvanta. And lyabantavya is not kritya, sorry, kritva. Then dehi nam. So what are the padacheda? Indriyani, manaha, buddhihi, asya, adhishthana, uchyate, etaihi, vimohayati, eshaha, jnanam, avrutya, dehina. These are all the words that we have got. Now let us follow the meaning. That means we will have to do the anvaya. So what happens? Indriyani, manaha, buddhihi, asya, of this. Asya is like our devasya, of this, apostrophe is. Of what? In the previous shloka, that kama word was there, right? That we are following that kama. So the kama, asya adhishthana, kama's adhishthana is this indriya, mano, buddhi. Kama resides where? Where we have it? We have it in our mind, where the desire comes. And then indriyas follow, no, that desire. Okay, the child follows probably a red ball, a young girl follows probably a red rose, and the youngster still follows some probably, I don't know now, 15 is the latest iPhone of some red color, God alone knows from my side or that. The toy name has been different, but the senses are following that only, no? And probably a Gruhini might follow some vessels of some type. And a Grihastha, probably who's an office goer, will follow some fancy gadget. So everybody has their own desire. The toy name is different. Need not be always a toy means a doll or a car. Car means a toy car. It could be a real car for the adult as well. The house. So the object is changing, but the desire is there. As the age grows, you may have dropped the doll, but you have picked up something else. You might have dropped a toy car and maybe have a fancy for fancy cars as well. God only knows. Yes, there are people who have that. So this is coming from where? Asya adhishthana. Adhishthana is base, location, foundation of asya. Asya is who? Desire. Desire's adhishthanam is indriyani, manaha, buddhi. Uchyate, it is said like this. Eshaha. Eshaha means who? This desire. Where it is? Vimohayati eshaha. Etaihi. Etaihi means it's plural. Okay. Vimohayati. It's deluding. Esha. This kama is deluding everyone by everyone. Then what happens? Jnanam avrutya. So, whatever knowledge is there, that is covered. Dehinam vimohayati. For the one who is body, he gets deluded. So, this kama, which is in residing in all these in indriya, mana, buddhi, when it is superpowering it, so by this, what happens? The jnana is getting avrutya, avarana, and the person gets deluded. So for any time when we are sinking, we should come back to Gita to find out where is the source. What pain I am holding means what desire I was holding. So somewhere it is too much of attachment, or sometimes it is too much of aversion also. Okay. So you separations from where you are attached to and where you are aversion to that means finished, no? Gone. You can't live anywhere, anyhow. Everything is a confusion, mind is getting deluded. So we all have to check. So whenever in sorrow, instead of saying I am suffering, just figure out where is this mind gone and attached to? With what this mind is deluded. Don't say where my mind is deluded, where my mind is. Don't take ownership of that. This you say. Then you can stay outside and figure out what it is. So a very beautiful mantra. It is Lord is directly telling us where the problem is lying and how the jnana is getting avritya. Having jnana avritya, what is happening? Vimohayati.
Guruji, Dehinah is body. Am I right?
Dehinam.
So that is in the Dvivachan. Sorry,
No,
Ditiya.
uh-huh. To, to the one who is having the deha.
Hmm.
Dehinaha, the one who is having the body. Dehinam, to the one who is having the body, it is deluding. That means to us. In that.
Thank you.
Indriyani mano buddhihi asyaadhishthanamuchyate etairvimohayatyeshah jnanamavritya dehinam. Continue. Tasmat tvamindriyanyadau.
Tasmat vindriyani yathau.
Tasmat tvamindriyanyadau.
Yeah. Tasmat indriyan yathau.
तस्मात् त्वमिन्द्रियाणयादौ
Niyamya bharatarshava.
Niyamya paratarshapa.
Instead of saying ba, say bha, bharatarsha, bha. Again Mahaprana.
Niyamya paratarshapa.
Niyamya bharatarshabha.
Niyamya paratarshapa.
Mahaprana is
नियम
missing, but you will get it slowly.
नियम्य भरदर्शभ
Papmanam prajahihyenam.
Apmanam prajahi yenam.
Hyenam, not yenam. Hyenam.
प्राप्मानं
Not
प्रज
pra. Not pra. Pa.
sorry पाप्मानं प्रजहीहेनं
Jnana vijnana nasanam.
Jnana vijnana nasanam.
ज्ञानविज्ञाननाशनं
तस्मात्त्वमिन्द्रियाण्यादौ नियम्य भरतर्षभ.
Tasmat tvamindriyan yathau. Niyamya bharatarshapa.
तस्मात्
Mahaprana. It should come. Okay. It will come. Slowly it will come.
तस्मात् त्वमिन्द्रियाणयादौ नियम्य
Indriyanyadau.
नियम्य भरदर्शभ
Papmanam prajahihyenam jnana vijnana nashanam.
Papmanam prajahi yenam jnana vijnana nasanam.
Papmanam prajahihenam jnana vijnana nashanam.
Tasmat tamindriyan yathau niyamyah bharatarshapah. Papmanam
Visargas. Don't it? Niyamya Bharatarshabha. In both the words,
niyamya
there is no visarga.
bharatarshapah. Papmanam prajahi enam jnana vijnana nasanam.
Tasmat tvamindriyana yadau niyamya bharadashabha papmanam prajahihenam jnana vijnana nashanam.
So let us first see the Padachedas. Tasmat. Ta ending. Halantata. Tasmat. Then Tvam. That's why you see that double ta. Tasmatva. So first Tasmat, half ta is gone. Then Tvam. Then what is balance is E. So that is Indriyani. Indriyani. And then the word is Adau. So first we saw na Vimohayatyesha. Vimohati plus Esha. Over here, Indriyani plus Adau. E and A is giving us that Ya sound is coming, right? So we will be seeing how this comes. So how the Tasmat, Tvam, Indriyani, Adau. Again, 4 words are there in this one single word when we open up the sentence. Then, Niyamya Bharatarshabha as it is, Papmanam as it is, Prajahi as it is, Hyenam. There are 2 words over there, He and Enam. Okay. So again, how He's Ikara and Enam's A has become and formed Hyenam. Ya has come over there. See? So when we learn the Sandhi, now we will get so many examples from Gita. Jnana Vijnana Nashanam is going to be one entire whole word. Now what happens? See the Anvaya. Tasmat. O Bharatarshabha. O Arjuna. Tvam. You. Adau. Avyay. First, in the beginning. Indriyani. Niyamya. Niyamya, having controlled, brought under control. What? Indriyani, your senses. Enam, this. Jnana Vijnana Nashanam. Jnana and Vijnan. Jnana and Vijnan, Gurudev in his commentary has given us a very beautiful sentence. He says, Jnana is the knowledge of the self and of other things acquired from the scriptures and from teacher, whereas Vijnana is the personal experience of the truth so taught. So Gurudev's interpretation I felt was the best. Jnana is whatever you acquire. Teacher, text, scriptures. Vijnana is your own experience and knowledge. Jnana, there will be so many people contributing to your jnana. For Vijnana, it is your own self-effort that you have to reach. Well, it's something like you can bring the horse to the water, but the drinking part, the horse only will have to drink. So, gurus, everybody can make your path, they will teach you everything, but with your self-effort only, your enlightenment means the oneness, what you have to see, that vision that you have to do. For that, your own tapabala. So this is what Gurudev says. And this jnana vijnana nashanam, this is papmanam. This is like a very big sin. This sin, prajahi, like our patha dhatu, it will come. You leave. So, and the prajahi means, jahi is to leave. Prajahi means with whatever strength you have, please you leave out this, this desire. Control your senses. Desire means what? I see something and I want it, right? That is a desire. So indriyas are going out like an antenna, like that cockroach, no? It enters not the full. It gives that antenna first. And then slowly it creeps in with the whole body. From that small space, like that our indriyas, now they go. What is accessible then? Full of us, the entire of us. Go and get that whole thing or person or experience, whatever it is. Like a cockroach's antenna only, our indriyas are. They go because they are the only things in us to go and gather the knowledge from outside world. Indriyas are always outbound. Their nature is only like that. And over here, Bhagwanji is saying, Niyamya. Adau Niyamya. First you control the Indriyas. Then rest will follow. Okay? So, our plain sentence is, Tasmat Bharatarshabha Tvam Adau Indriyani Niyamya Enam Jnana Vijnana Nashanam Papmanam Prajahi. This is killing your jnana and vijnana. This is a hindrance in your jnana and vijnana. And this is very sinful. First you drop this. First you kill this. Are we clear about this verse? Tasmat tvamindriyanyadau niyamya bharatarshabha papmanam prajahihyenam jnana vijnana nashanam. Somasundaranji, Sumitanji, for the last two verses now. Hopefully, we can conclude it. This is like a very those who cannot, most important, those who cannot memorize the whole chapter, memorize this verse. Indriyani paranyahuhu.
Indriyani paranyahuhu.
Indriyani paranyahuhu.
Indriyebhyah param manaha.
Indriyebhyah param manaha.
Indriyebhyah param manaha.
Manasastu para buddhihi.
Manasastu para buddhihi.
Manasastu para buddhihi.
Yo buddheh paratastu saha.
Yo
Yo
buddheh paratastu saha.
In your book, where that. Okay, complete Sumita ji. Yes, sorry.
Yo buddhe paratastu saha.
In your book, where this manasastu para buddhi is there, you put one pencil line like this straight across over there. Because I have seen a very common mistake, even from the students who've learned and participated in competitions and even in daily Gita sometimes, people forget to chant that yo. And then they miss one beat. So that chandas goes and they don't know that they have left that. So sometimes that buddhyo like that they feel, so buddhihi and yo buddhev paratastu saha. Yaha buddhev paratastu saha. So that buddhi you keep directly one line, one pencil line like this. So you know you have to continue from yo because this yo word is forgotten chant. Indriyani paranyahuhu. Indriyebhyah param manaha.
Indriyani paranyahuhu. Indriyebhyah param manaha.
Indriyani paranyahuhu. Indriyebhyah param manaha.
Manasastu para buddhihi. Yo buddhev paratastu saha.
Manasastu para buddhihi. Yo buddheh paratastu saha.
Manasastu para buddhihi. Yo buddhe paratastu saha.
Indriyani paranyahuhu. Indriyebhyah param manaha. Manasastu para buddhihi. Yo buddheh paratastu saha.
इन्द्रियाणि पराण्याहुः इन्द्रियेभ्यः परं मनः मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः यो बुद्धे परतस्तु सः
Buddhis paratastu saha. Say that last pada again.
मनसस्तु परा बुद्धिः यो बुद्धिः परतस्तु सः
Okay. So let's see the pada cheda. Indriyani parani ahuhu. See, parani is ikara and ahu is akara. E and a is giving us that extra ya over there. Again, we have seen this example. Paranyahu, parani ahuhu. Ahu and then visarga ahuhu. Then indriyebhyaha. Indriyebhyaha. So that paranyahuhu, that visarga comes, repha has gone, balance is e. Indriyebhyaha. I hope everybody is seeing what I'm saying. Param manaha. Okay. First line over. Second line. Manasaha. Tu. Manasastu. Sa will go. Manasaha. And then tu. Manasastu. Manasaha plus tu. Para. Buddhihi. Visarga. Repha will again go. Then yaha. Where this word yaha has come?
Yo.
Which word?
Yaha.
Which shabda?
Yaha shabda. Ya. Yaha yo. Yaha shabda.
Yaha is not the shabda.
No, the yaha is.
What is the shabda? Simple.
Yad shabda.
Yat shabda pullinga is
Yeah,
yaha.
pullinga. Yaha yau ye.
Prathama ekvachan. Okay. So yaha. Buddhehe. Then now see how we did manasastu like that. Parataha tu. So sakara will go parataha tu. Parataha plus tu. Sa has gone. Saha. Okay. So indriyani parani ahuhu indriyebhyaha param manaha manasaha tu para buddhihi yo is sorry yaha buddhehe parataha tu saha. Now let us see how the anvaya and the meaning will go. Indriyani parani ahuhu. Ahuhu means said. It is said that Indriyani parani. Parani means Shrestha, great. Indriyas are greater, great. Greater than what? So it's like the body, because Indriyas are sukshmas, right? So Indriyas are the ones who goes out and brings the information to us. So Indriyas are greater, parani, greater. They are sukshma, they are powerful. But then Indriyebhyaha. How we will get this word? Which vibhakti?
Chaturthi.
Phalebhya.
Panchami is what?
Phalabhyam phalebhya. Yeah.
Panchami. Indriya, Panchami. So, how will you understand Chaturthi, Panchami? Both are sounding same. See the meaning. In Chaturthi, when you have to give something to somebody for something. So, by here it is comparing two things. From this, this is better than this. So, then it comes under Panchami category. Okay. So, Indriyanis are great. But Indriyabhyaha, greater than the Indriya is Param Manaha. Manaha is greater than the Indriya. Okay. And then the third line. Manasaha tu para buddhi. From Manasa, the greater is buddhi. Manas Shabda I should give you all for homework. Homework, huh? Manas Shabda, please write all the vibhaktis and come. Very beautiful.
Sakaranta.
Search it and bring. Okay. Then Manasaha, see, better than from the mind. Buddhi is para. And buddhehe, like our matehe. Which vibhakti?
Mati Shabdi.
Mati Shabda is what we correct. So, and then subtler than that is Saha. Saha means he. He means who? He means that supreme truth. He means that Antaratma. He means that Antarsakshi. So, the stage of our meditation is being told over there. What are we meditating on? If I keep constantly chewing on, I want the latest iPhone, I want the latest whatever gadget or sari or whoever, whichever age group we are, that particular toy we want. Let us put it like that. So kid only we are. Eventually we are a kid only because we still gather that. We keep thinking of that continuously and that desire is building up. So this particular verse is telling us the meditation way. What is the objective and purpose of our life? What truth we have to hold on to a higher, correct? Then we have to meditate on that. Then how we would withdraw. So from Indriyas, first he said Niyamya Bharatarshaha. First, Adav Indriyani, Sanyamya. He has told first. So first start, the level is that control of the Indriyas. The nose, the taste, the ears, the eye. So all that probably yes, but the taste, the food, it's always that Dhruva Charitra we should read from Bhagavatam. Then we will feel, okay, that poor small boy, for how many days and how one by one thing he dropped. Finally, like so much food he would eat for so much time. Then he dropped the solid, then the liquids, then once in so many days. Then he dropped even that. Then he was only doing Vayu Bhakshan. And then he controlled the Vayu only where the entire universe Vayu had stopped and Bhagwan had to interfere there and had to give him darshan. That was Dhruva. So stage by stage, how the tapa has to do is this verse that is saying. So Indriyani, from that is mana, from mana is the buddhi, and beyond the buddhi is the supreme truth. So eventually we'll have to reach there, and it has to happen in the seat of meditation only. It is the mental renunciation, nothing external happens. So very beautiful verse. It comes in Kathopanishad. So of course, Gita is a Sara of all the Upanishads, we say, right? At the end of every chapter, we keep saying. So this view, please mark as to memorize, and Kathopanishad is the reference for it. Indriyani paranyahu indriyebhyah param manaha manasastu para buddhihi yo buddheh paratastu saha. With Bhagwan's grace, we are comfortably reaching the last verse. Evam buddheh param buddhva.
Evam buddhe param buddhva.
एवं बुद्धिः परं बुद्ध्वा
संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना
Samstabhyatmanamatmana.
संस्तभ्यात्मात्मना
Say again.
संस्तभ्यात्मात्मना.
Very good. Jahi Shatram Mahabaho.
Jahi Shatrum Mahabaho.
जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो
Kamarupam Durasadam.
Kamarupam Durasadam.
कामरूपं दुरासदम्.
Evam buddheh param buddhva samstabhyatmanamatmana.
Evam buddhe param buddhva samstabhyatmanamatmana.
एवं बुद्धे परं बुद्ध्वा संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना जहि
Go ahead. Jahi
जहि
Shatrum Mahabaho Kamarupam Durasadam.
जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदम्
Anuswaras Nakara Kamarupam Durasadam.
कामरूपं
जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदम्
एवं बुद्धेः परं बुद्ध्वा संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदम्
एवं बुद्धिः परं बुद्ध्वा संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदम्
Om Tat Sat
ॐ तत्सत्
ॐ तत्सत्
Iti Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Su.
इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु
इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु
Bhagavad, not to say Bhagavad, you should say.
इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु
Upanishatsu.
उपनिषत्सु
उपनिषत्सु
Upanishad, no, Upa, powerful.
उपनिषत्सु
Brahma Vidyayam.
ब्रह्मविद्यायां
ब्रह्मविद्यायां
Brahma, no, Brahma.
ब्रह्मविद्यायां
Yoga Shastre.
योगशास्त्रे
योगशास्त्रे
Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade.
श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे
श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे
Karma Yogo Nama Tritiyodyayah.
कर्मयोगो नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः
कर्मयोगो नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः
Nama Tritiyo will not happen. It won't be Dvitva because Tritiyas, that Rukara is Swara and it is not a conjunct.
ओके नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः
Good line.
ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे कर्मयोगो नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः
ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां
Don't say my dear. Brahm ko Brahm mein nahi dalo.
ओके सॉरी ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे कर्मयोगो नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः
Excellent, Samritaji. Excellent. Okay. So now, Evam. Oh, no, sorry. First, let us go ahead with the Padacheda. Evam. Buddhehe. Param. Buddhva. Over here, 3 words are there. Samstabhya. Okay. Samstabhya. Then, Atmanam. And then, Atmana. So, Atman Shabda also homework. 2 beautiful words we should know. Okay. Atmanam is what vibhakti. Atmana is what vibhakti. Dvitiya and Tritiya vibhakti it is. So, and both have different meanings. And though the word is Atma, One is a small self, other one is a bigger self. So we will see that in the meaning. Samstabhya Atmanam Atmana. These are the three words over there. Then Jahi Shatrum Mahabaho Kamarupam Durasata. On as it is. There are no sandhis in the second line. Now let us see the Anvay and the meaning. Evam, in this way. Buddhehe, from the Buddhi, Param, Shrestha, greater, Buddha, having known, Atmana, by yourself, Atmanam, your small self, Samstabhya, having restrained that, Mahabaho, O Arjuna, Kamarupam, in the form of desire, Durasadam, one which is very difficult to conquer, Shatru, such a enemy, Jahi, you kill that off. You kill this enemy which is so very difficult to conquer, which is in the form of desire. By what? Atmana, third case, by your own self. And you bring out your smaller self, Atmanam, out of it, having known that higher than the buddhi is that ultimate truth. Evam buddhehe param buddha. This is like our tvanta vyay buddha. Having known that highest truth is beyond the intellect, having known that, lift yourself by yourself. So this verse will come very beautifully when we will go ahead for the just 3 more chapters to go. No, 2 more chapters to go, and then we will get this verse. And that would be our
Guruji, one doubt. When it comes to desire, there is one desire like to buy something. There is another desire to teach, to play. How?
Yeah, so all the desires. There should be one mumukshutvam, that one is there for a Brahma. But a desire for a thing, a person, or an experience. I can't live without my son. I won't leave my house. I want this thing. So all these desires are not uplifting you to the higher. I don't want to miss any satsang. When Swamiji talks, I'll follow what Swamiji is going to do, where he's going to talk next. Let me follow him. I want all the books that he has written. I want to read. I want to learn. All these are fulfilling and making your path to the higher. Whatever is going to uplift. And I'm just happy with my classes, doing nothing over here, feeling very proud. Problem. Attachment of that also is a problem, and that also has to be dropped. So that dropping is told as a very highest dropping, that eventually you have to drop the Vedas also. Like that it is told for sannyasis. We have not reached that, so I never speak on that because it is misunderstood thing, what is a dropping. Eventually it would get dropped only. Eventually everything would get dropped. But till then we will have to hold. So always to hold on a higher and drop the lower is the way. That caterpillar you walk, have you seen? It holds on, latches somewhere and then leaves the leg and then takes the leg another. It latches that and then it goes forward. So like that, our evolution has to go by holding on to the higher and dropping the lower. If I'm still with the people, things and experience, that means I'm living at a very low consciousness awareness. For my higher consciousness awareness, I will have to go beyond my indriyas. So indriyas, of course, are bringing me outer information. They are great. But greater than that is that mind. That's why they gave that process, that where are we meditating? And so many of us are there in the session. Each one of us have our own journey. It can't be, oh, she's doing like this, she meditates for. So I had one of my satsangis who would go near Barrage in Singapore at 3 a.m. in the morning and sit at the peak of that barrage at that water side facing the east at 3 a.m. meditating. And that passage in between would be very dark. There could be snakes over there. That is area. And she would encounter all that and she would go sit alone over there to meditate. That was her problem. And if I have to think, oh, she meditates at 3, I'll have to do. Come on, first we'll have to conquer our fears. Oh, there is snake. Oh, I have to go alone. Oh, whether it is my calling that I can do it comfortably meditating at 3 o'clock. So many people will do so many things. Some may be sannyasis even without a proper warm clothes. They will be sitting in some ice block. God alone knows. Everybody has their own journey. So it is not comparing, but I should be better than myself of what I was yesterday to, or a month ago or last year. That journey we will have to only gauge. Have I
Dhanyavad.
answered your question?
Yes, very much. Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. Okay, so then where are we? So Jahi. So this is our last thing. So eventually what in this karma yoga, the desire is the one that we have to conquer. And first, how we have to do the actions was the question, and how we have to do. And why, after knowing how we have to do what we have to do, why are we not still doing it? Then that is because of our kama and krodha. Then what we have to do? Then we have to hold on to the higher, knowing that the most subtlest is he and the grossest is the indriya. From the gross, we have to slowly withdraw. Wherever we are in the ladder, from there we have to climb, not comparing to others. So these last 2 verses are beautiful meditative verses. We should hold them in our meditation. एवं बुद्धेः परं बुद्ध्वा संस्तभ्यात्मानमात्मना जहि शत्रुं महाबाहो कामरूपं दुरासदम् ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे कर्मयोगो नाम तृतीयोऽध्यायः हरिः ओम् श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ओम् श्रीकृष्णार्पणमस्तु. Pranams to Gurudev, pranams to all the Swamijis, sannyasis who've come into our lives and blessed us to be on the path. Pranams to the Jagat Guru. Without his blessing, we would have not covered this much journey. 3 chapters by his grace we have completed. Now, little bit of Sanskrit we have gathered again by his grace. Something, what is vibhakti, what is a verb. We have seen some formations of verb like present tense, past tense, future tense, prerana, the 4 main things. We have learned all the 7 vibhaktis. We have not memorized it. So that comes as a part of Ratana, which I'll again quickly read off now. But the other part is like this, where to break. Like today itself, this E and A sandhis, how many we saw. So our next class is going to be on sandhi before we go to the 4th chapter. And we'll try to cover almost all the sandhis that have come in first 3 chapters. But before that, we will have to learn. So I'm not knowing how many classes I will need. It will all depend upon you. We'll first take off in the next class. If the class is getting too slow, then we will try to come in other days of the week also. Or if you don't mind, if it is extending longer, then I also don't mind. And we might have our other class people also join into this, because this would be the most crucial understanding. Where to break? Why is that word? How to break the word? How to say the word without something knowledge? It's like vimohatyesha, we saw it. Vimohayati plus esha. So many things we saw today. And like now this last word also, no? Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Su, short U, Upanishad Su, again short U. 2 short U's have joined to form that long U, Shrimad Bhagavad Gita Su, Upanishad Su. While writing, it is written like that, but we are breaking it as 2 small U's. So then what is that? So again, it is coming as a part of a Swara Sandhi, Savarna, there are names for that we will see. And so don't miss from next week onwards. And if we need, I'll borrow from other sessions, other weekdays, So it might be inconvenient for many for not be able to join maybe on a Friday or a Sunday, but who knows whether that is coming. We'll see the first class and then decide. Okay. Any doubts on today's session? Okay. Open ya Shabda Rupavali. We'll just quickly do the Ratanam before we close. Akaranta Pullinga Deva Shabdaha. Devaha Devau Devaha Prathama. Devam Devau Devan Dvitiya. Devena Devabhyam Devaihi Tritiya. Devaya Devabhyam Devebhyaha Chaturthi. Devad Devabhyam Devebhyaha Panchami. Devasya Devayoho Devanam Shashti. Deve Devayoho Deveshu Saptami. हे देव हे देवाः संबोधन अकारांत पुल्लिंग फल शब्दः फलं फले फलानि प्रथम फलं फले फलानि द्वितीय फलेन फलाभ्यां फलैः तृतीया फलाय फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः चतुर्थी फलात् फलाभ्यां फलेभ्यः पंचमी फलस्य फलयोः फलानां षष्ठी फले फलयोः फलेषु सप्तमी हे फले हे फलानि संबोधन आकारांत स्त्रीलिंग माला शब्दः माला माले मालाः प्रथमा मालां माले मालाः द्वितीया मालया मालाभ्यां मालाभिः तृतीया मालायै मालाभ्यां मालाभ्यः चतुर्थी मालायाः मालाभ्यां मालाभ्यः पंचमी मालायाः मालयोः मालानां षष्ठी मालायां मालयोः मालासु सप्तमी हे माले हे मालाः संबोधन ईकारांत स्त्रीलिंग नदी शब्दः नदी नद्यौ नद्यः प्रथमा नदीं नद्यौ नदीः द्वितीया नद्या नदीभ्यां नदीभिः तृतीया नद्यै नदीभ्यां नदीभ्यः चतुर्थी नद्याः नदीभ्यां नदीभ्यः पंचमी नद्याः नद्योः नदीनां षष्ठी नद्यां नद्योः नदीषु सप्तमी हे नद्यौ हे नद्याः संबोधन We have taken only 4 for now, but we should eventually be doing all the Ratanam. Please practice. Please have your Shabda Rupavali book. If you have not done, you don't know, then still if you have not done and still if you don't know, please feel free to ask. I will again explain, but keep it handy because we are going to add words. We have to add. We are already late. Let's do the dhatus. Parasmaipadi patha dhatu vartaman kalaha. Pathati pathatah pathanti. Pathasi patatah patatha. Pathani patavaha patavaha. Bhutkal apathat apathatam apathan apathaha apathatam apathatha. Apatham apathava apathama. Prerana pathatu pathatam pathantu. Patha pathatam pathatha. Pathani pathava pathava. Bhavishyat पठिष्यति पठिष्यतः पठिष्यन्ति पठिष्यसि पठिष्यथः पठिष्यथ पठिष्यामि पठिष्यावः पठिष्यामः आत्मनेपद वंद धातु वर्तमान काल वंदते वंदेते वंदन्ते वंदसे वंदेथे वंदत्वे वंदे वंदावहे वंदामहे भूतकाल अवंदत अवंदेताम अवंदत्त अवंदथाः अवंदेथा अवंदत्वम् अवंदे अवंदावहि अवंदामहे प्रेरणा वंदतां वंदेतां वंदन्तां वंदस्व वंदेथां वंदध्वं वंदै वंदावहै वंदामहै and भविष्यत् काल वंदिष्यते वंदिष्येते वंदिष्यन्ते वंदिष्यसे वंदिष्येथे वंदिष्यध्वे वंदिष्ये वंदिष्यावहे वंदिष्यामहे. I hope you all have done it. If you have not done it, please do it and come. Because it will pile now next week when Sandhi starts, then Sandhi notes are going to pile. And those who have not brought Gurudev's books, the 15 volumes, 15 this, please get of Gita.
You're
Each
supposed
chapter
to send
has...
a link actually.
Oh dear. Okay, I'll send immediately. Now it will look something like this.
Okay.
And like this, there will be small booklets. And this is only for chapter 3, this booklet. So each chapter will have a book, but instead of having 18 books, there are 2 times where the chapters are combined, 1 and 2 and 15 and something like that. So there are 2 places where, so we have 15 books for that. One must have. Without that, you will not get the exact interpretation the Vedic way as it should be. So there are so many Gita books and we have access to so many things, and sometimes to decide which one to take, which one to start off. And then sometimes our understanding gets tainted to the author's view. So it is good to have exact view rather than anybody's view. So Gurudev has given one unbiased commentary on that. One must read. The English is mind-blowing, and we'll have to sometimes read the statement twice, thrice, what he has said, and then you get, under that avalanche of, you got that, is so clear, like that you will feel so many occasions it will happen. One must, and once we get a habit of reading rich English, rich views and rich interpretation, we will not like anything that was secondary. Okay, so any questions on today's session? Next week, come with a separate notebook only. Other grammar book is different. Vibhakti, the Shabda Rupavali, Dhatu Rupavali book is different. Sandhi notebook, come with separate one new book. Don't bring one old diary with so many other things written, some notes or something. No. Sandhi booklet, separate. One new book by. Bring few types of pens also if you want colors, so that you can highlight whatever you have to highlight. Okay. So Sandhi class will be a systematic class. We need our notebooks absolutely thorough. Like how I had insisted on Shabda Rupavali, we need. My initial classes, I've been repeatedly saying so many times. So those who have still not done, you will see that you are suffering now. But if you have not done, still we have 1 week's time. Please do it. And still you haven't understood, feel free to message me. I'm not going to scold or eat you. Get that Shabda Rupavali, Dhatu Rupavali. It's so crucial. But now again, I'm insisting. Sandhi book will also be this crucial. So if you feel you're suffering now for not making a Shabda Rupavali, Sandhi, don't suffer, don't pile up. Come with a fresh notebook next week. Okay, let us, and now that we have covered our 3rd chapter, we will be doing the Parayan. But I want volunteers from this session, at least on Wednesday for daily Gita, to chant that 3rd chapter. So Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Monday is the 1st chapter, Tuesday is the 2nd chapter, and Wednesday is the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. But you all 3rd, 4th, and 5th. But you can be only till 3rd chapter. But I want volunteer for that. The criteria to be able to chant in daily Gita is your pronunciations have to be perfect. So please practice and then let me know when you are able to volunteer, either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday for the respective chapter. You should. Then only that fear you will overcome. Let's end the session and join the daily Gita. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Shri Krishnarpanamastu. Hari Om everyone. See you on the daily Gita.
Hari Om Varsha ji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Om, Varshaji. Thank you.
Hari Om Varsha ji.
Hari Om, my dear.